So here's a quick video to show you the premise of this spindle. So the spindle it's got a handle, and then it's got this little cop bobbin on the end. And the premise of this is stick spinning. So you get to hold it, and then you just turn it in your hand, pinching the fiber, and it adds twist, just like any other stick spindle. So you don't even truly, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but you don't need a tool to do this. It can be done on your average pen, or better yet, because I did try this yesterday, so you can hold it onto a pen, get your twist going. Make sure you're not letting your twist go up into your draft. But that's all this is stick spinning it, which I'm having a hard time doing because I'm over the camera here. And so the motion of what I'm doing is letting that spindle spin in my hand as I hold the fiber. And then once there's twist in it, I can just draft. Now with the spindle, because it's got a cop on it, with the spindle, because it's got a cop on it, as I'm winding it on, there's a place for it to go, but it always stays right in front of me, which is just really nice because I'm not, so when I want to wrap it on, I don't let it twist. When I want to wrap it on, I hold it tight, right? But as I'm holding it, I'm just letting it twist in my hand. You can kind of see when that thing happens, when this thing turns, and it's adding twist, adding twist, adding twist. So I just draft some more. See that? So honestly, this can be done with a pen. I did it yesterday with my Nasta pen, where I held this end, and then I used this as a cup, because all it is stick spinning. And now this is a lot more comfortable to use. There's this set place to go for your spun fiber. I just love it because my hands aren't outstretched. I have quite a bit of control over the thickness that I want to make. It's all right here, always staying in front. Nothing is, adding more twist faster than I want it. So this, I've got all these examples for you guys, but so this is what makes this spindle super nice for a beginner, and for a spinner who may not want to have to stretch arms out, or isn't quite comfy with the Russian yet. This is the easiest spinning I think I've ever done. And to prove that point, I'm going to try and teach my husband, who has, if you can imagine, worse fine motor skills in their hands than Natalie. Not to mention, he is actually missing part of his pointer finger. So I'm going to try and see if I can't have him do this as well. It's a fun spindle. I'm not kidding. This spindle is so much fun and so addictive. I haven't been able to stop, but when you do need to stop, it is as easy as just letting go and putting it down. No fuss, no muss, and I love it. So, you know, I can't believe this isn't seen by more people. Again, even though the premise is just stick spinning, which you can do on a pencil or a pen or a Nostipin or any old stick. But this is so handy. Just the handle and the cup are really what make it. And then also this, because it flicks off the end just like one of those pointy spindles. Why can't I think of? Well, it's called a spindle that is on a great wheel on the end where you can feel it flick off the end of the, when it makes a twist. Anyways, I just love this. I love this. It's the very, very basic, slow, you know, probably one of the first ways of spinning. I mean, it's just super easy, and I really believe anybody can do this. Now, I don't know how to say this name, so the spindle is called a spurtzler, and the maker is Natural Born Dyers on Etsy, as well as they have their own website. They sell these for a steal. You can get them, I believe it's for $16.53, if I'm remembering correctly, in US dollars. A freaking steal. So, amazing, amazing spindle. I'm in love. I'm taking this spindle everywhere. Again, does it add twist as fast as a drop spindle would? No, but it's such a cool and relaxing tool to use anywhere. And it doesn't get out of your control. It uses the premise of park and draft. I mean, you can't, like I said, you can do a little bit of woolen, but as soon as you're drafting, this thing is not moving. That I've figured out yet, anyways. So what's neat about this is that once you're going, your hands start doing this. So you see that bicycle move? I'm pedaling. So my hands are going boop, 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 boop. And that is just what makes it cool about TDF. All right, so there you go. Now you know what the name of the spindle is, as well as the maker and how the spindle is used. again, like I was saying, you can do this on a pen and you can do this on a Nasta pen. Like I said, I used it upside down so that I'd have that same thing off of here so that it wouldn't slide off as easily. So I use this as the handle, but I use normally when I'm using this as a real Nasta pin, because this is what this is. This is a Nasta pin. I'm winding the yarn on here, but this to use to spin, I use this part as the handle, and then I spin on this side, which I have a picture of and I can share. So, yeah, amazing, amazing, fun spinning tool, and hopefully you guys will give stick spinning a try, whether it's on a Nasta pen or a pen, or buying one of these fabulous spindle tools. Again, it's not as, it's not going to add spin as quickly, but I tell you something, if you're sitting there and spinning this in your lap, it makes yarn fast, very fast. I keep filling up the cop and just adding it onto a bobbin. It does have a small cop. This is not big. The camera is deceiving. If mine looks big, it's not. Also, just want to make sure that you guys checked in to see yesterday's Teach It Tuesday with Crystal of Mohair Silk. It was freaking awesome. She talked about the difference between show goat mohair, like really, really good mohair, and range goat mohair, where it's just your average goat, Angora goat. And the difference was astounding to me. Just a really cool set of videos. So yeah, that's it. Other than that, did you guys see that there's going to be a new scrap box coming up of Natalie's? It's called Raven Feather. It's also gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Holy crap. It is literally like a black raven feather, or like a blackbird feather, that the sheen is like green and purple, and it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So yeah, grab that scrap box or a breed box. Those breeds are not common, and to be able to try a sample of each one of those to see if you like it or what it's about is a really cool thing. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and try stick spinning, grab a spindle, check out Natural Born Dyers for the spurt. Oh Lord, it almost, the name is well, you see it, there it is. That's the name. You can Google that and their website will come up. Such a cool idea. It is really a stunning thing. Love, love, love it. And for people who have trouble, keeping track of anything spinning faster, like a drop spindle, than they can draft, this is such an awesome start. Just love, addicted. It's fun. A lot of fun. Okay. See you later.